runs, and the King LeBron James made an opening statement. Kevin Durant warmed up before the game but will be ruled out with a right knee contusion after banging his knees with a teammate in practice Wednesday. And for the Lakers, no Austin Reeves, no Luka, out with injuries. So LeBron said, you know what, it's back to the old ways. I'll do everything, and that's exactly what he did, dropping dimes everywhere, 10 assists in the first half alone. At 41, he's the oldest player with 10-plus assists in a playoff game, and he matched the most he's ever had in a playoff half in his career. You know he's been playing for a while, too, right?
It's impressive.
Bully ball here. Watch this, little guy. LA leads by 3. Later in the third, LeBron. This is what we call grown man strength. Back him up, get the board. Lakers lead by 9 after 3. Fourth quarter, lead up to 10. When LeBron's jumper is going down, just good luck. 28 feet, 3 ball, good there. They shot 60% from the field, 53% from 3. Luke Kennard quite literally did not miss from deep.
Great pickup this season.
5 for 5 from downtown, and he finished with a game-high 27. Later in the fourth, LeBron, just like Warren G, he's a regulator, but in the paint, y'all.
Oh, lefty.
Yep, he's throwing it up, too. Lead up to 16. This is just an efficient game for the Lakers. They only attempted 66 shots. That's the fewest amount of shots taken in an NBA game in the past 3 seasons. But they made every shot count. LeBron with 19, 13, and 8 as the Lakers take game 1. Hey, yo, Bron, huge team win, brother. What was the game plan coming in?
We understood the situation that we're going to be in, and we understand how our demographic of offensively, how we're going to play had to completely change. So we spent a lot of time with this week, the week leading up to this game, honing in on what we need to do offensively, because it's just a different style of how we play now. You know, when you missing so much.
All right, how about a game 1 at Madison Square Garden? Jalen Brunson and the Knicks hosting the Hawks to open this Eastern Conference Round 1 series, and JB had it cooking to open the game.
Oh.
Walks into that 3. Still in the first. Brunson again. Pull. Bang. He's heating up. Later in the first, Brunson driving downhill, keeps the defender at bay with the right, lays it in with the left. 19 points in the first quarter, most by a Knicks player in the opening quarter of a playoff game in the play-by-play era. Second quarter, Hawks down by 10. C.J. McCollum. Look at the footwork here from Siege.
Hold on, man. That footwork looked a little suspect.
What do you mean?
Count him up.
What you mean?
Travel.
What you mean, dog?
Travel.
I didn't see no travel.
Are you a Hawks fan?
For that highlight, I am. Hawks down 8 at that point. 5 seconds left in the half. Onyeka Okongwu buries a 3. So the Hawks trailing by just 2 going into the break. We go to the fourth quarter. We saw JB cooking early. It was Karl Anthony Towns cooking late. From downtown, he hits that triple, puts the Knicks up 11. 6 to go. Towns driving on Okongwu, covering court with those long strides, and one. Got you, Onyeka.
The big bodega cooking.
25 points, 8 rebounds for Karl Anthony Towns, and the Knicks take game 1, 113 to 102. And 293 playoff games in his career. He's won 185 of them. 4 NBA titles, 4 Finals MVPs. But Saturday's Game 1 win at home over the Rockets will perhaps be the playoff game he remembers most fondly for the rest of his life. What was so special about last night, you ask? LeBron answered after the game.
I mean, I was on the floor with my son, like in a playoff game. That's probably the craziest thing that's ever happened to me in my career. It was just so cool to be out there with him and his brother and sister and his mom in the building and his grandma. You know, like, that's just insane. You know, like, my mom get to watch her son and her grandson during the playoffs. That's crazy.
Okay, good answer, LeBron. Indeed, that is pretty crazy. No one has done that in the NBA. We bring in our analyst, Quentin Richardson, now to break down the start of this series. Q, no Luka Doncic, no Austin Reeves, no KD on the Rocket side. Assess the performance of LeBron in Game 1, especially the way he started it.
I mean, he did exactly what the Lakers needed him to do. He came out there, played like a 20-year vet, surveyed the floor, but more importantly, he got his guys involved. He had 8 assists in the first quarter, 10 in the first half, 13 overall. So he was out there getting guys like DeAndre Ayton, LaRavia, getting guys easy shots and getting them going. And That was what they needed because they needed everybody to come. He couldn't do it on his own, and he knew that. Luke Kennard was a huge help, but LeBron led the way and was a leader, was a captain on the floor for them out there.
And shared that floor with his son. Obviously very cool. Now, despite LeBron and the Lakers taking Game 1, Q, the Rockets are still favored to win the series at DraftKings Sportsbook with an implied probability of nearly 70%. So still some disrespect coming the Lakers' way. Meanwhile, the Knicks, they take Game 1 on their home floor over the Hawks behind a combined 53 points from their stars Jalen Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns. I want to focus on the big man. What did Cat show you in this performance?
Cat was the cat that the Knicks will need to be. If they want to make a run and win the finals and try and get out of the East and get to the finals, this is what they need from Cat Anthony Towns. He was a leader out there. He was aggressive. He didn't settle. Of course, he's going to shoot and make his threes, but I liked him getting downhill, being aggressive, getting to the basket, dunking, getting layups, getting and ones, and he played with a lot of emotion and a lot of passion. So that's the Cat Anthony Towns I feel like the Knicks will need moving forward. They need that type of output out of him.
If they get that Cat, are they a threat to come out of the East and make the NBA Finals?
That's their best chance. Without him being that Cat, they have no chance. But if he comes like that, I feel like they can compete and possibly beat anybody in the East.
All right, the Knicks favored by 5.5 points in Game 2 to take a 2-0 series lead on their home floor. Q, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Duos here on SportsCenter. Scooby and Tyler hosting. Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic also hosting.
That's another one.
But they're a little more dynamic. Game 1, Western Conference Series. Nuggets, T-Wolves. There's Jamal with the pretty bucket on the baseline. Later in the third, Murray, tough bucket to go, and one. He finished with a game-high 30. Nuggets lead 80-68 after the made freebie. Less than a minute later, check this out. Jaden McDaniels grabs a read, goes back up, makes the shot, and then pushes Jokic in the back. Aaron Gordon not having any of that. Gets in the face of McDaniels, who's hit with a technical. Was not happy that Jokic got him in the grill, and they're fighting for a rebound. I'm telling you, these two teams don't like each other. They've met a few times in the last few playoffs. The Joker with a bucket, and the Joker liking it in the stands.
So serious.
Under 9 to go in the fourth. Ant-Man works off the screen and drills a triple. He had a team-high 22. The T-Wolves were down by just 4 at that point. Later, though, it's Jokic going at Rudy Gobert and one.
Off balance, too.
He would hit the free throw. Nuggets lead by 5, just over 4 to go. Jokic comes up with the steal, throws it ahead to Bruce Brown for the Yam. Jokic had 25, 13 boards, 11 assists. Nuggets win it 116-105. Now, this dynamic duo, when it comes to history, they joined elite company. How about Pippen and Jordan?
Good.
Last night, Jokic and Murray matching the Bulls Hall of Famers for the most playoff games with 25 points, 5 boards, and 5 assists each. Both duos have 8 playoff games, meeting those numbers. The two last night combined to score or assist on nearly 80% of the Nuggets' points in Game 1.
Harden and Mitchell did something like that against the Raptors. Spider. He has 8 straight 30-point games in the postseason openers, longest streak in NBA history. But Raptors beat the Cavs in all 3 of their regular season meetings by double digits. So Spider got to work early, drills that 3 to tie the game up at 31. Final seconds of the first, Cavs up 2. The steal by Mitchell. Oh, is that Max Strus running? Yeah, here's the alley. Lay that in.
That was nice.
It's a no-look dime, too. The Cavs lead by 4 at the end of the second quarter. James Harden gets it to Evan Mobley. Watch this. Hey! Poster. He finished with 17. Cavs up 7 at the break. Third quarter, it's good to see Max Strus healthy because this is a guy who missed the first 67 games this season with a broken left foot that he hurt during the offseason training. And he went on to score 8 straight points for Cleveland in the third.
Guy's a shooter.
He had 24, playoff career high. This guy's a shooter too, Mitchell. He had 32. And then in the fourth, Harden, he's a passer, gets it to Mitchell. Harden and Mitchell combined for